Serius Jones, man. This is advice for everyone in life, man. You gotta let it go. You know, I've given this relationship advice before where I was telling someone that, you know, they've been through so much with somebody in this relationship. And now the pain of what they're feeling from the breakup, they're carrying now outside of this relationship. So now this relationship here that damaged you is now gone, it's behind you. But as you move forward, you're still dwelling on what this relationship did to you, how they made you feel, how they did you dirty, the heartbreak and everything. And you're basically now living a life that is being controlled by something or someone that's no longer in your life. Nobody and nothing deserves that much power over you.
The 40 laws of power says, when you destroy your enemy, you destroy it all the way. So for you guys that are not intelligent enough to understand what's transpiring, okay, when you see 50 trolling Ja Rule, you don't say, oh, 50 can't let it go, right? When you see 50 trolling Diddy, you don't say, oh, he can't let it go. I don't celebrate watching somebody else decline, even though that's funny. But when you're bitching out loud, of course I'm gonna make fun of it, because you are fucking talk about. That's not called you dwelling on something. What are you talking about? This is what I mean with some of y'all. You just don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you're talking about. Serius Jones is balling right now, dickhead.
Just when you thought the Math Hoffa and Serius Jones beef was dead, bam! Jim starts blogging again.
My God, it's not a facade. I'm here for the smoking. We'll come with it. We make it look cool, like cooler than cool. Man, bring back the beat. I ain't done with it. Yeah, you should tap in with the mob. Why? We be tapping in with God. Yeah, I just do it cause I love him. Never treat it like a job.
That was electric. Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all? We is here. And today we gotta talk about Serius Jones and Jimz. This one got petty and personal. And it also brought up one of the most infamous beefs in battle rap history. So recently, Math Hoffa went on Twitter, and he was kind of speaking a little bit transparently, voicing his frustrations, likely tied to him not being able to film My Expert Opinion how he wants to. So Serius Jones takes this opportunity to go ahead and retweet it with a slight jab. Not a slight jab, it was definitely a jab, a punch if you will. So Jones goes on to retweet Math Hoffa's post in a cry me a river type of response. I'm gonna be real, that's kind of wild considering their history to just pick that up and throw it out there like that. But I understand it. And you know the fans is gonna eat that up every time. So Jimz does a reaction blog to it. Jimz back in a battle rap blogging type of bag ever since his own problems, which he took a hiatus for, whenever some racial tweets resurfaced. But he goes on to call out Serius Jones for holding on to his past beefs. He basically says that Jones needs to move on and stop reliving the same beef from 15 years ago. And if you thought it was over after that, you're highly mistaken. Cause you know Serius Jones responded. Serius Jones responds back saying that he's merely just following the art of war and making sure that the enemy is dead, metaphorically. It's not just tension, is a cold calculated exchange. But is it necessary? From my view, yes, battle rap tension is very necessary. It's a part of the culture. But at some point, growth needs to be as necessary and as a part of the culture as tension. I feel like Math has moved on from this situation. And I feel like Jimz was just using his platform to just spark conversation. But I also feel like Serius Jones is entitled to do whatever it is that he wants to do. Even if it's a shot thrown trying to be funny or strategic. But Jones might also be holding himself back, harboring this type of energy. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes the greatest flex is healing. Holding on to resentment doesn't just slow you down. It keeps you tied to a past that no longer benefits you. Over the years, we've watched battle rappers become entrepreneurs, media personalities, and even actors. But part of growing in life and in art is learning when to let go of the pain and transform it and mold it into the power that you need to be a blessing not only to yourself, but to others. There's an old saying that you can't win when you're warring with ghosts. Let that sink in. So what do y'all think? Y'all think Jimz is right? Should Serius Jones just move on? Or Are we overthinking this whole retweet thing? Could this have been just a slight punch? A slick joke, so to speak? Either way, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig? Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love y'all. King.